So I have created over 500 thumbnails in Canva, and trust me, over the course of creating over 500 thumbnails, I have learned quite a lot of things here. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to create or how to make thumbnails in Canva. So guys, if you're looking for a way how to create thumbnails in Canva, in this video, you'll be learning how to make thumbnails in Canva, right? So let's go ahead and go back to basic. I'm going to go back home here and I'm going to show you quite a few things here. So I'm going to go back to home and I'm going to simply create something from scratch. So if you're just looking for something very quick, you can utilize Canva templates. And the easiest way to find that is to simply use the search from your home and simply type in YouTube, and you will be able to find YouTube thumbnails, right? Or if you even type in thumbnail, guys, you'll be able to see thumbnails here popping up, and you can simply click on YouTube thumbnails and it will open up a bunch of different templates that you can choose from. Now if you're using a free version of Canva, you want to ensure that the ones that you're selecting don't have, for example, these crowns at the lower right hand side, because the ones with the crown are the ones from the premium account. So you can go ahead and choose the ones without the chrome. For example, the first one here. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like and show you that it's easily modifiable to modify any one of these templates. Otherwise, you can always create something from scratch by clicking on the blank one. So if you're working with something, for example, you want something that you can use that is absolutely free, you can click on anyone without the crown. So let me choose this one, for example. Once you click on that, you can see the one that you're going to use, and as well you can see some ones similar to the style that you choose, right? So you can always do something like that. Now I'm going to continue with this one here, and you will see that it loads up right into Canva dashboard, and you can basically change anything, guys. So as you can see, you have the image here. You can always change the image and put something of your choice. And if you want to upload your own image, on the left hand side you have uploads. You can always go ahead and upload whatever you want and you can add it. So here's a picture of myself. Let's say I want to put myself there. I can drag it there and it will go ahead and it will add me there instead of this person. You might be wondering what happened, why it start to load a bit and remove the background of my image. It's because of Canva AI. So if you have any image whatsoever, let me go ahead and delete this and let's start with image. If you want to add an image there into Canva, it doesn't matter if it's your own or you want to choose something from photos. Let me go ahead and choose, for example, this guy here. You can see that this guy here is in the picture, but if I want to remove the background, I just simply need to click on that picture, click edit, and Canva will go ahead and bring up some options where you can remove the background, as you can see from the Magic Studio. You also have that option here right from the menu once you click on that, but you need Canva Pro to be able to do that. But whichever area I want to remove the background from, just simply go ahead and click BG remover and it will remove the background. Now you can always go ahead and, let's say, rotate images if you want to. So if you don't want the picture to turn in a certain direction, you can always do a flip and you can flip it the other way as you wish. It's really up to you, and you can set that how you like. One really cool things about working with images in Canva when you're creating thumbnails is that you can click the image and you can simply click edit and you get a bunch of options that you can utilize. One that I really like is the filter option here, that you can filter, and also the shadow option. So if you click on shadow, you can always make some little glowing effects or something around your image that really brings out the image a bit within your thumbnail. So if you click, for example, glow, you can go ahead and you can change the color. Let's say I want this to be black as it is, or maybe not black but white. I can change this to white and I can move this from the dark to white and a little bit change the size in here and make it the intensity a bit. As you can see around the head, it's getting a little bit more white, and that's it. You'll be able to see it much better if I choose, for example, black, but I just want to show you that the possibility to do these kind of things actually works. So have a look at that. Black, red, whatever you want, whatever color you want, you can go ahead. But in this video, I think white would stand out much better because of the glowing effect around the hair. So when it comes to images, guys, that's how you can easily go ahead and add images into Canva and remove the background. This is one of the common things that you'll be able to do, or you will be doing when you're creating thumbnails, right? I'm going to show you some additional tools that you'll be utilizing a lot when you're creating, for example, text in Canva. For example, this text here, right? I can click on the text and there's also the option to click on effects, and you have other options here such as the styles that you can go ahead and you can play around with. So you have different text styles. Let's say I want to use this text styles, I can use this and I can change, for example, the background color to white or something like that. You can go ahead and you can play around with whatever style you wish, and you can basically make your text pop in the way you want, right? So this is something that you will find useful. If you want your text to be like curved, you can go ahead and you can curve your text if you so desire, and you can choose how much curve you want within a particular text, right? So this is something that you will need to do as well if you want to give your text background and so forth, right? So guys, there's so many things that you can learn with creating thumbnail within Canva. You can start something from scratch, or you can go ahead and you can use from a template. Now I'm going to show you something from scratch. So I'm going to add a new page here, and let's do something basic. Now, once you're creating thumbnail in Canva, you will need to have some kind of background. You can select a background from the top here, as you can see, background colors, and you can use solid colors, as well as you can use these gradients colors as well. Now, gradients are good, but my favorite really nowadays is to basically use background. So if I go down to pictures here or photos and simple type background, I'll be able to find multiple different backgrounds that I can choose. And one of the cool thing is that you can put a word behind the, but you can choose a color and then say background, and you will find different style of background that you wish. So if I want something dark, I can say dark background, and you can see that it finds multiple different type of dark backgrounds that I can choose from. So let's say I would like to use, for example, this one here. I can drag this onto my blank Canva, and you can see that it is currently there, and I can change the color of this as well. So if I click on this dark background, I can click on edit, and I can choose from the filter here. I can choose a different color because they have multiple different colors that I can choose from. So let's say I would like to use maybe this one, I can choose this one, or if I want something a bit more brighter, I can choose it, something like that, or something darker. It's really up to me. So this is a good way how to basically edit or tweak your background in Canva once you're doing that, right? So I'm gonna go back now and show you, for example, how you can add, for example, elements. So you can add elements. If you want elements, you can go ahead and you can add elements. So for example, if I would like to add, I don't know, let's say a phone, for example, I can type in phones, and I can go ahead and I can find a phone or something here. So I'm gonna choose one of these. So let's say I want to use a phone here, and I have some frames or something. I can go ahead and I can do this. I can find a frame of a phone, and I can drag that phone or click that phone here and put it right onto my design here, right? Now from here, you can add, for example, pictures. So if you have a picture of something in your phone, let's say for myself, I have something here that I can use from pictures I upload. Let's say I want to add this, I can simply drag this in, and it's going to add it right into the mobile there. So this is something that you can easily go ahead and add, guys. You don't even have to add it like this. There's other ways how to approach this as well. For example, I can click on this picture here and add it here onto my design, and then all I have to do is just click on the picture, click on edit, and it's going to give me options to choose, for example, mockup, right? So I can click on mockup, and I can choose, for example, phones or smartphones, click on see all, and choose something that I like. So for example, if I would like to use, I don't know, something with the arm, I can go ahead and I can choose this one, and it will go ahead and it will do the mockup for me, as you can see just there. And that's it. Add my design right into the phone. I can adjust the size to my liking and basically have that into it. So this is a very, very good way how to start with designs and make something unique for yourself. Now, let's say I want to create text. I'm going to go back into the text section here. You can click on title here, text. You can make your basic text here, and you can write whatever you want. So I'm going to simply write my phone as an example right here, and I can go ahead and I can modify the text to my liking. I can change it to uppercase. I can change the font to something here, to whatever I want. And from here I can go ahead and I can do to text effects, and I can change it to something. I can make it like neon if I so desire, and I can change the intensity of the neon as well as change the color as well. So you can always go ahead and you can change the color to something that you wish, right? So very cool stuff here, guys, that I'm showing you. So this is very interesting, and I think it is very cool how to basically do this. So many things you can add, guys, right? You can add various icons there if you want as well, and this is just the tip of the iceberg of what you can do. So guys, I just want to show you quite a few simple things here that you can do with Canva. You can do so much. I would advise that you also check out some of those Canva Magic Studio tools. As you can see, there are quite a lot of Magic Studio tools that you can utilize in order to find them. you can simply go ahead, click on a picture or whatever you want to add. So you can add additional images or whatever you want to add to it. And let's say I want to choose this as an example. I can go ahead and I can choose that. I can click on effects here. I can click on edit there and then go to Magic Studio, see what all the Magic Studio tools they have and so forth, right? Another thing that you can do, guys, I want to show you, if for example you want to use like a magic grab, you can also do that. So you have so many other things you can do. So if you click on an image and you would like to take something out of this, or you want to, let's say, expand this to make it wider because you want to use this image, you can also do that as well. So click on the image, click on edit, and you can go ahead and you can just see all the other Canva tools. You have the magic expand. What that's going to do, it's going to expand the whole frame or the whole image for you. So you can click on that, then click on expand, and it's going to make give you you're going to make your image larger so that you can use it to create your thumbnails much better. You will see that it gives like 4 options here, and once it does that, you have some really cool options here that you can use for your image. So let's give it a moment for it to do its thing, and so you will see what it looks like. So here are some options here, guys. It creates for me. You just need to go through the different ones that you like, and yeah, you can choose something of your liking. Yeah, sometimes you have to go ahead and, let's say, redo it over to find something that is really good, but this is just some of the options that you can basically do when you're using the magic expander. Sometimes it turns out well, sometimes it doesn't, so you have to just go ahead and play around with it. Another thing is the magic grab, so you can always use like magic grab as well. So you can click on the image and you can grab the person or something like that if you so desire. It also works for text as well, so you can always do that. So anything, you can do a magic grab. So let's use, for example, something that will allow me to grab something more. So for example, this, I can do that. I can click on the image, click on edit, look for the magic grab, select it, and once I do that, I can choose to do clicks or the whole thing. So I like to click the clicks, and I can choose what inside this I would like to grab out. So for example, if I would like to grab this spear, I can do that. I can click magic grab, and it's going to grab this out of the image for me that I can put somewhere else. So allow that a moment as well. And as you can see, I grab it out of the picture and that's it. It's really small, but you get the idea. You can grab whatever you want out of any image that you so desire. So as I said, guys, this is just the basics of how you can basically create thumbnails within Canva. Once you're finished designing your thumbnail, you can simply click on share, then click on download. So ensure that you select the correct format, JPEG or PNG, whatever options that you want, and simply click on downloads. Right, so what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go back into my designs here, and I'm going to show you some of my designs that I've made over the last couple of months so that you can see that you can really evolve by practicing with Canva, and you can do quite a lot of things. So as you can see, I have some basic thumbnails here that I've used. This is a simple one with just a simple background. You have some other thumbnails here with images and so forth here. So many different things that I've done within Canva, and I'm telling you, the joy has been really fantastic. Just have to go ahead and play with the Canva so that you can learn and get some better practice on how to create beautiful thumbnails. I'm going to go down to the bottom as well so that you can see some thumbnails. These are some different kind of thumbnails that I've created. I have this one with some really interesting background that I've put there, and icons and so forth. And yeah, images, as you can see here, this is a picture of a woman, but there's a picture of an AI element which I kind of fade out. Text as well, bright text, the same thing, background, letters, person, the outliners. You can see quite a lot of different examples that I have here. Images, I change the color of the image and just the text. You will learn. So guys, this is just the basics of how to create thumbnails within Canva. I hope you found this valuable, and if you do, give this video a like. Let me know in the comments below if you have any question. Hit that subscribe button, guys, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next video.